Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to do the stone picking on that. That's right. That's what we need to do. Hello, CC. Need to do the stone picking on this place. That's what I keep forgetting to do. But to be fair and honest, when we were here last, all we got done was the timber removed and the bushes and then the ground plowed. We didn't have enough time to do all the rock picking we needed to do and everything else. So we'll get the rocks picked off this field, and then we got to make some decisions here. We know this is going to be a huge cornfield. We already know that. But and that has been my intention from the start. Was a huge cornfield. Um, this may end up being a soybean field. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking soybeans. I don't know why. I just am. I'm thinking soybeans. I think that's what I want to do. Just something in me is saying, do soybeans, do soybeans, do soybeans. So we're going to soften that, flatten that out right there real fast. And then we'll run over it again with the rock picker just to make sure I didn't bring anything to the surface. Messing around. I think there was still some stuff down here that I plowed but didn't rock pick. No, I guess I got everything, didn't I? All right. Well, this has been a long, drawn-out journey to get this big, huge field made. There was a farm here, at least there was supposed to be, but it never rendered in. So I feel like it just needed to go away. So, but I've kind of made a decision here. This needs to go away. There, that's gone now. Which that means I'm gonna have to go plow that under, and then rock pick it, and shit, just made more work for myself by getting rid of that. I just love it when I make more work for myself than I actually need already. Get Steiger over there, and Steiger's looking like it needs a little tender love and care. We'll unfold this on our way over there. And we're going to have to plow this, and then I'll have to come over and pick the rocks out of it again, because this was like a concrete pad here, so. Okay. No, 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 no. There, fold her up. we'll come pick the rocks off this area. And I've made a decision. I'm going to change from seasonal growth to just normal because, you know, well, no, I can't do that on this one. This is supposed to be us building something from nothing. So we'll stick with seasonal growth. Now I got to go back over, pick the rocks out. And this field is freaking huge. And I really did want to do corn in it, but I think soybeans is going to make us more money. So I'm just thinking that may be our better idea. So this field has been completely done. You know what? Let's look. Yeah, alfalfa is going to be really soon again. So we'll be selling alfalfa bales here like probably next month in January. So we have corn, and in January it's going to be its highest. We'll sell it wherever it's higher, but this Marshall Point, it's not there. It never rendered in. And wheat's at its highest then too. And I think I'm going to sell about half of the wheat because I don't think we need 67,000 liters for, like 200 chickens. So, but anyways, contracts. I want to look at contracts. Just dead wood and wood transport. I'm not going to do those. So, but if oh, hi Jackie. But if I take us out of seasonal growth, I can go ahead and plant the soybeans in this big field. I don't know. I'm trying to make a decision here, and it's not been an easy one. I've been thinking about it, and thinking about it. So, oh, we're parking on his land and his land, and I can't afford to buy either one of them. So, I could buy that one right now, Field 7. Could buy 5. I could even buy 8. It's all sandy loam, which is awesome soil. This has got some silty clay in it. This is loam and silty clay, which that's why I'm thinking about soybeans. Put soybeans on that. So, well, we need to take our tractors home. They've been out for too long. It's winter time. It's winter time. It's time for equipment to be put up. And then I think we're going to skip through January or December and January, which in February we're getting closer to, field contracts and stuff like that. So this is growing pretty good. This is going real good. Hello, CC. So we get all our tractors home. We need to decide where our rock pile is going to be. I think over here, we're just going to do it right over here, right by this tree. It's a dead space to us anyways. I was thinking about putting a goat barn over here, but there, rock picker's empty. We got the McCormick back home. Oh, sure, perfect, CC. Thank you. I'm going to leave the baling equipment out. I'm going to take the brush cutter home. The brush cutter in the semi home. Oop. Darn it. I've already took the rock picker home. That's the way it always goes. There's always one little part of the field that gets missed by the rock picker, and I don't notice it until I've already taken it home. It's the way it happens every single time, I'm telling you. And forewarning to everybody. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, shoot. I didn't lift the ramps up. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, everybody, you need to fold your ramps up before you can drive across the bridge. It's all right, CC. It's just a little piece. I'm not going to concern myself with it. I'm going to get the buy the data for the field. See whether I need to lime it or not. I'm betting I do, considering it was a farm that I turned into a field. So I'm betting I need to lime it. Possibly fertilize it too. I'll probably lime it, then fertilize it. And maybe I'll just lime it and wait to fertilize until we plant. So, anyways, I was gonna say, I did a major update to my graphics card today. So if you notice any graphic issues on your end, let me know. That way I can make the adjustments if I have to. I did did some updates on my driver and some different things. So uh, to try and make my graphics better for everybody, so they didn't look so blurry, I noticed in some of my videos that stuff looked a little blurry, and I want to make sure it's really good for you. So, okay, I tell you what, I am not going to. Oops. Yeah. I was just going to park this and leave it on the trailer, but I don't think I'm going to now. We'll just take it off. You guys are going to love this, because I forgot to fold the ramps down. Hopefully this is not going to get used that much more. And if I end up not using it very much more, I'll probably just sell it and get rid of it because it is very expensive. Uh, I don't plan on like combining any more fields or anything like that, so let's get the semi backed in there. Like I said, we're coming up to winter time. No sense to let all this stuff sit out in the snow that I know we're going to get. I mean, it's Missouri, so we're going to get snow. It's just all there is to it. You know what? Where is the other trailer? I should probably back this trailer in as close as I can to one side or the other, and then try to get the other trailer in beside it, maybe. That's what I thought I did. I left it sitting over here outside. I'm not going to let this fill up with snow during the winter. It's just not a way to treat a trailer, so I'll get swung around here. I was actually just going to ask you the same thing if we had a pressure washer on this map. I don't remember. But I was thinking maybe my graphics card was the problem for me dropping frames so badly on Saturday. So that's why I went ahead and updated the graphics card and the drivers and all that. And I do not think we have one CC, but we can take the pickup truck and go get one. Uh, Let me bring this last tractor home. I don't know how I'm going to get this plan. how I'm going to get this home. I would have to drive all the way around. Yeah, I have to drive all the way around. That's just all there is to it. I'm going to have to drive all the way around. So, and this thing is a pain to get through town. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave it here. It's not going to hurt for it to be over here. I was going to put a silo up over here anyways, and a barn for the hay tractors and equipment. So, yeah, I think we could just leave it over here. But I definitely do not want this Steiger sitting out all winter. But I may put a little shed up here over time. That's my plan, at least, for the hay equipment, because that's an alfalfa field there. And alfalfa does pay pretty good, so. But I want this big Steiger home and not just left out in the elements, so. We will take this. And there it goes. Acting all wonky again. But anyways, you guys notice how the graphics were looking all wonky and choppy there? Yeah. We'll go get one, CC. Give me a chance to get back to the house. We'll just go over and buy one. Like I said, I was messing around with settings and the graphics today, so hopefully that's going to help a little bit. May drop the resolution a little bit, but hopefully that'll help a little bit. And like I said, we got some decisions to make over winter as to what we're going to do. And then, like I said, I'm still debating on turning seasonal growth off. Um, just because it's a game. I'm not doing a role playing series. I'm not doing an RP series. So, I mean, I'm not sure that it really matters all that much. So, I don't know. But I agree with CC. This equipment is freaking filthy and it all needs cleaned up. So, we're going to go to town and pick up the pressure washer. Okay, CC. Let's go get the pickup truck. Ready for this? This is my Dukes of Hazzard truck. I can just imagine what that looks like from the cab view. Oh, shit! Whee! Ha ha! Let's do it! Whee! You'd never guess we were going 75 miles an hour, now would you? Awfully comfortable at 75 miles an hour. Woohoo! Ha ha ha! That looked wild from inside the cab. That really felt scary. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting our hose over here. I don't think I can hook to that with this truck. What's on sale, by the way? Our 6R is still there. Ooh, what are you? Oh, that's vegetable planter. We ain't getting into that. What's this? Oh, that's grapevine and olive harvesting. We ain't doing that crap. I'm not so sure I can pick this thing up. No, I cannot. Take Lance. Oh. Well, we can bring everything over here and wash it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's just do it this way. Drop the wand, dude. There. Holy crap. He sprayed me with water. Yeah? Not my fault you're wearing a pink t-shirt instead of a white one. Uh, it's a secret. I'd tell you, but it'd get me in trouble on here. No, I turned on super strength so I could pick it up. I didn't want to have to buy or lease a forklift just to load this. I'll toggle it off once we get back to the farm and unload it. I'll turn it off. Whoa, what the fuck? How did you get out while I was driving? Yeah, how the hell did you get out? Did you fall out of the truck? What the hell happened? There, super strength is off now. What happened, CC? Well, yeah, it's a blue one, though, and a jean jacket. Let's see. Those two are probably the dirtiest tractors. I don't know. I guess the white and the Dutes are pretty nasty. The combine could use some cleaning, and yeah, I guess everything could use sprayed off, really. As soon as you get it done, I'll park it. I guess I don't need to bring them out of the barn. Hell, you can just do it in the barns, can't you? Should probably get all that seed put in the big barn before the snow hits any harder. I'd have to say, though, we've done pretty good surviving on nothing but contracts and one canola harvest. Well, I left the semi hooked to that trailer because next month, right? Next month? Yeah, January, right? Yeah, January. Corn's going to be at its highest at 1,500. So we're gonna take some time and put some stuff away and put the seed away for the winter. We'll stack the seed up and probably the solid fertilizer as well. Get everything put away. No sense having everything sitting out for the winter. And I know I said I was toying with the idea of turning off seasonal growth. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think that's just going to create issues and problems for us. So I think we'll just stick with what we've been doing. We will have to keep an eye on the chickens during the winter for feed and whatnot. So. On my other farms, I just keep an auger cart out there hooked to a tractor during the winter, and when it's yeah, when it's time for oops, hello. You get everything over here, the rock picker and everything? Oh, you did. You're on top of it, ain't you? You get the combine? Yeah, nope. Missed the combine. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You're going to come back here with that anyways. So, you want to do that stuff up there and then bring it back in here to wash the combine off. It's all right. We're just closing up for winter here, basically. Getting everything ready. Snow's a-coming. It's in the forecast, so. Then again, it was in the forecast for November and never showed up, so. All we've had is a little bit of flurries here lately, so. Maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. We got enough. I know we got enough fertilizer and probably enough seed for come spring. Get everything washed up, put away. And I need to park the white a little better. I just parked it in the middle of the barn because I was in a hurry last time we were here. I'll get it parked correctly. I'll probably park it out in the open shed. You know, the only stuff I want to keep in here really is the stuff that I might that I'm probably not going to have use for during the winter. So, which means I should probably bring the sprayer in here and not have it out in the open barn. But it's got lime in it right now anyways. It doesn't even have any liquids in it, so. So we got our fertilizer, we got our seed, we got our lime. So that's all put away. Let's check on the chicken feed. We're in December now. 4,000. I mean, I could get the little trailer out and load it down. Where is the little trailer? Oh, I haven't been feeding them with the little trailer. That's right. I got rid of it, didn't I? I've been just filling the bucket up and dumping it in there once a month. No, there's the little trailer. It's just blocked in right at the moment. So we'll just go get some feed in the bucket. And they're eating about 800 a month. So and I'm putting 1,000 over there a month, and they're eating about anywhere from 700 to 800. So I think this would probably get them through the entire winter. And manure, let's just go ahead and do that. We'll put a bucket load of manure. Actually, I can't, can I? I have to have the trailer to fill manure. I can't do it with the bucket. Yeah, we learned that lesson pretty hard. So, I think I'm going to park the John Deere here because if I do need to get something out, like to push snow, move snow, it'll be the John Deere. So let's get the white turned around and backed in where the John Deere was. Okay, so we got the John Deere sitting here, so we can get it out if we need it. That does not have a hitch on it, so I can't do anything with that. Bad Brad, thank you for the follow. You know what? I think that was a huge mistake parking that like that. We'll park her just like that. So if I need to put manure in the greenhouses, I can. I don't think I'll have to, but we'll have a look here, see how much we got in there. 5,000, I think that'll get it through the winter. I still got some ground softening I need to do here to make this a little bit better of an approach. It's 6,000 in there. Okay, good. And we're selling apples and plums, I think. But I do believe we've got everything just about packed up and ready for us to skip out of December and get into January. And we'll take our corn and sell it in January. See what we can make off that. I think that's everything. I think you got everything cleaned. Nice. Thank you, CC. Everything's been cleaned, maintained, put up for the winter. We even got our harvester heads all inside. Oh, okay. I forgot about this stuff. We actually don't even use this stuff anymore. We don't have a round baler anymore, but better put it inside. I went back to square balers because they're friggin' simpler. Instead of having to stop every 5 seconds, you can just continue baling. So, but we're gonna jump ahead on some time here. Take the pickup and put it up. We got everybody fed. Everything's good. And we're gonna skip ahead into January. CC shutting the barn down. Closing the garage. And we're going to take a little nap here. And we'll wake up in January. I'm getting this feeling we're going to get hit by that big snowstorm. And we did. Well, we are in January, CC. Let's go deliver some corn. What do you think? Either your chickens start making breakfast or I'm going to make dinner out of them. Looks like our rooster's fucking dead. Alright. In the semi. Let's hope we don't get stuck. Let her warm up here for a minute. Let's have chicken. Let's hope we don't get stuck in the snow. Well, it'd help if Maxwell knew how to drive a freaking semi and would pull it under the silo and not be stupid. We don't have a whole trailer of corn, but we got 30,000 liters, so 32,180. I can't even see the road, CC. How about you? Take it they haven't plowed the roads yet. Oops, I guess we should actually check and see where the best place to sell the corn is. Oh, wow. Now it says July is the best time for corn at 1494. But we're at 1423 at the grain dryer. So let's go there. And you can see we were $160,000 in December. Actually, 130, I think, after we bought the pressure washer. We are now sitting at 202,000 because we're auto. You know what? That's why the chickens aren't storing any eggs. I have them selling automatically. That's why I set everything to sell. So that's my fault. Maybe we should get some snow plowing equipment and take the job from the freaking county, plow these damn roads. Oh, were you playing COD with Sarah today? We're taking our time getting there. We're not trying to get up to too big of a speed. I got the cruise control set at 40, but it's trying to go up. We'll set it right at 45. How about that? That'll make it. We'll get to town in a decent amount of time, and we won't die. How about that? It's a little icy out here. I knew we had a bad snowstorm coming. And I just don't think it... I don't think I want to cut...
It's a trap!
Oh, wow, we're off the road. Oh, that's good, CC. It's always good to block people that you don't enjoy playing the game with or don't want to play the game with. There's nothing wrong with that. Hello, Shigler. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot of corn. We were at 202. We're at 250 now. So we made about $47,000 off that one little field of corn. So, if I'd been thinking about it, I'd have just brought the grain trailer. It probably could have held it all with a tractor and then left the trailer here. But we're back up to $250,000 now. And we've sold our corn at the highest point possible that we could. So, I think that's good that we've done that. We'll take the semi back and park it. CC, go into the market thing and see what wheat looks like right now. We may be selling some wheat. The Goofy Yell is the best with the Bonanza theme. How's your day been, Shigler? How has everybody's day been? I need to ask everybody that. How has everybody's day been? I had a decent day. Not too bad today. Tomorrow's looking like it's going to be hell, but for today, we're not going to think about tomorrow. Oh, great. I'm sitting here chatting along, just chatting along. And my mic's been muted. Great. Wonderful. I said that's okay, CC. I didn't see that you had put anything in chat because I switched to multi-stream chat, and it hadn't popped up, so I just looked the weed up myself. We're about 50% full on the trailer with 30,000. So, like I said, I think we're looking probably at another $45,000 to $46,000. So, that'll get us close to that $300,000 range. That's where I'm comfortable buying another field. You know, I don't mind spending $100,000 if I've made that on crops. And the more fields we have, the more crops we can plant. The more crops we can plant, the more we can turn them and, you know, sell the products. And because on this one, I really don't want to have any productions. You know, on all my other ones, I have productions. I don't just sell the product that I grow. I sell the final product. So, and I don't really want to have that here. I just want to farm, you know. You know, and that's why we got the chickens, and I'm still debating on getting some goats. So instead of, and at that point, I'm going to need hay. So I'm thinking maybe I wait until we have some alfalfa to be able to feed them, and then we will get some goats, because goats produce milk, 289,000. So it made about 38,000. I was hoping for about 45, but you know, 38's okay. It's not great, but I mean, got slipping around the corner a little bit there. So we're gonna take this trailer back and get it parked, because I don't want to sell all my wheat, because I know I have to feed my chickens. So we'll get headed back to the farm here. We'll get this parked, and then we'll skip ahead into February. And really, if anybody watching knows how to do Goldcrest, the train thing, let me know, because I still haven't figured it out yet. And I don't want to look it up. I want to figure it out, but I take advice from other people, you know. But I don't want to just look it up. It's like, you know, Riverbend Springs. I spent about 8 hours the other day finding all the collectibles on it. I didn't want to look it up. I just wanted to find them. And after I found about half of them, I think I found 13 or 14, when you're in career mode, little yellow dots start appearing on the map to show you where they are. I was like, well, what is going on here? What's these little yellow dots? And I started going to them and found the rest of the grain mill museum stuff. So, and there's 25 of them. You get $10,000 a piece. That's $250,000 you get for finding those 25 items across the map. So, it's kind of worth the search. So, oh, I'm not in cruise control. That's why. I'm like, why is the truck speeding up? I was not in cruise control. Eventually, we'll pick up that bale of straw. But it does not do us any good. Straw doesn't do us any good, so we don't have anything that uses bedding or anything like that on this on this farm. Uh, I'm gonna check here, but I'm sure I put the egg production in cell. That's why there's no eggs being put in storage there by the chickens. So, oh, having a little rough time here in the snow. All right, CC, that's it for the day. How we go?
My eyes are getting better. Instead of a big dark blur, I see a big light blur.
Let's go sleep and make this damn snow go away. Let's make this snow go away. How about that? Of course, I could just turn snow off on the map and it would go away, but I like the seasonal change when you get the snow and stuff like that. Property maintenance 648, $8 in production costs. But as you can see, we went from 200 and what were we at? Like 289,000. We're up to 329,000. Our goods that we're selling are helping us. So let's check our seasonal growth pattern here. See if anything's going to be good. Wheat is even better right now. Holy crap. No, wheat's down. Wheat's down. Never mind. So, okay, let's check our fields. Let's see, what's in plantings? Cotton's in planting season, but we don't have any fields that I want to plant cotton on. So, we're going to be doing soybeans on our really big field, which we'll plant those in April. And corn is in April as well. And now that I'm over 329,000, I want to look at these fields over here again. Because I own this big field, and this field here. Sounds good now. I can wear my short shorts. But and my plan is to corn here, because let's see, what do we got? What did we plant? We planted barley, didn't we? Barley. So barley's going to harvest in June. And once the barley is off in June, we're going to replant with carrots. And then we'll harvest the carrots in like September, October. The corn will go in October, November, and the soybeans will also, I believe. Yeah, they'll come up in October, November. Um, but I really want to plant some more cornfields because corn, soybeans, and like spinach, I'm gonna want to say, are the biggest paying. So no contracts, just deadwood and farmland, wood transport. So I'm not messing with that. But I've been eyeballing a couple fields here that I could plant corn in. They wouldn't be huge fields, but they'd be close. And I've been looking at this one. Now I want 39,000 for it. It's not a huge field. It's only 3 acres. but it's all sandy loam, which is really good for corn. And then this is all sandy loam, and they want 88,000 for it, and it's almost 8 acres. So I'm looking at these three fields here, and this one's all sandy loam. So, and this already has cotton on it, which I no, I would till it under, and so does this. These two fields here with cotton in them, I would just till it under and put corn on it because cotton does not harvest until, yeah, October, November, but it plants in February. That's too long of a growth cycle for me. So, like I said, corn, I'm debating on it. It would cost me about 200,000 to buy these three little fields, or which one was it? I could spend the 200,000 and buy 16 acres and just plant it in corn. I don't know. Yes, sir. I'll message you as soon as I'm done here, buddy. Like I said, I'm going to restrict my streams during the week because I've been going. So I think I'm burning myself out here a little bit. But actually, for the cost of this field at $203,000, I could buy this one that's 10 acres. Well, that's 123. I don't want to dig into that. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. There'll be small fields. I see that's going to take me under $100,000. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We're down to 91,000, but we're making about 30,000 every month off of the eggs, the strawberries, the tomatoes, and the fruit trees. So we've already done that. Did I give CC permissions to do stuff? Yes, she has. Okay. Just checking. All right. So let's get back to the farm. We're going to get the cultivator out. And we're going to go get rid of some cotton fields. You know what? I'll just take a Steiger. What? I'll just take a Steiger. Take a Steiger. No, I'll take a Steiger. I love these case Steigers. They're amazing. Oh yeah, I wanted to check this production and make sure that I did actually have it on selling. Oh yeah, I don't do that here. I do it here. Productions. Okay, we're selling. Why are we storing lemons? No, that's not it. We're selling tomatoes. We're selling apples, tomatoes, plums, and lettuce. No, tomatoes. So we're selling tomatoes, apples, and plums is what we're selling. Okay. The eggs, oh, look, they produced some more. All right, I guess it is just producing. All right. You're sponsoring the game with your shirt. Farming simulator. Cool. I think I dropped it this way. Oh, this is going to be a bear to get out of here. CC, could you move the white tractor, please? Thank you. Okay, let's see here what we have. This has lime in it. CC, hello. Hey, hun. Hey, hun. Oh, hey, honey, don't drive me. Don't run me over. Hey, you want to take the white tractor there and hook it to this green sprayer and take it over to the lime pit, fill it with lime, and then come down to the field where I'm at? Thank you very much, darling. I know we can't plant this till April, but we're going to get her tilled under because I don't want that cotton growing too long. We're just going to cultivate it under, be done with it, and not get hit by the train. And I think to do the gold crest thing, we have to fill it at the grain mill, and then the train drives it down here to where Gold Crest is. So, I think that's what it is. Whoa! Oh no 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 no! That's our alfalfa field. We want to go to these fields. The ones that are growing cotton apparently already. I think 10 is planted in cotton already. Yes, 10 and 8 are in cotton. So we are going to till that under. We may actually have to plow it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Nope, it's disappearing. Since I'm just cultivating, I'm not too concerned with how perfect the lines are. I just want to make sure all this cotton gets out of here. Because this is going to be a cornfield. And I'm going to do a headland on this after I'm done, so I'm not really concerned with missing anything on the outer side. Make sure we got all this cotton off here. I don't want any of it growing. I want this to just be a cornfield. How you doing, CC? Figure out how to fill up at the lime pit? Oh yeah, I can see. Yep, you figured out how to fill. $30,000 worth of lime. Holy shit. I forgot how much that thing will hold. That's that lizard tank. $25,000. That's all right. We'll make it back next month. And like I said, I'm throwing around the idea of having goats. I don't know. My big plan was to do like a Michigan map with nothing but goats. I think, the Midwest area, like Indiana, Ohio, uh, Michigan, that's a good country for goats. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You never can tell with me. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. If you would please, come down to field 10 and spray with lime, please. I'm going to go cultivate the other field. Yeah, no, that's a buying place, yeah. It's all good. Oh, yeah, I was going to buy the data on field 9 and 8 as well. Eight's not in too bad a shape. Definitely going to have to fertilize them. We'll use our solid fertilizer. After you're done with 10, if you could come down to 9 and do it as well, please. And then we'll be finishing up on field 8. I'll come down, throw some fertilizer on it, and we'll be ready for when it's time to be planting our corn. We'll get this cotton all cultivated down, because we're not doing cotton fields here. We are not going to grow cotton here. The thing is too expensive to buy. There's like no rope manufacturers or anything around to use the cotton. There's a tailor shop, but I don't want to run a tailor shop. So, you know, the Alma, Missouri thing was supposed to be for farming, you know. Was not supposed to be about, you know, running productions or anything like that. And that's why I'm hesitant on the goat thing. I'd rather do that on like a Missouri map or the Ohio map or something like that. I was stoked when they did the Smoky Mountains one. I would really like them to do one, you know, out on the East Coast, or you know, a map based on the East Coast or something like that. You know, I know they've done a lot of Montana maps and stuff like that. You know, I'd like to see a map for, you know, freaking Texas, so we could do an oil field or something, you know. I mean, I have the mod downloaded for oil production, but I feel like that's something that should be, like in Texas or Texas, Arizona, something like that. Alaska. I just, those are the places I expect oil production to be happening, not, Missouri or, uh, Michigan or Montana or anything like that. But I don't know. I don't, uh, like I said, I'm not a farmer. I'm not a logger. I'm a logger. So I don't know a whole lot about where, oil production or any of that stuff comes from, really. So, so, if you guys would like to see a series like that, with oil, doing oil production and stuff like that, I'm down to do it. And I'm trying to get the maps to do like gold, like a gold mine stuff, because I know a few people have said they'd like to see that. I'm like, yeah, I dig that. So, and of course, I keep saying I'm gonna get my videos uploaded to YouTube for the logging one. I will, I promise. It's just been super busy right now with everything going on. And right now I'm having to work some hours that I normally don't work to make up for the lost production time that we've been having in the logging company. And so I'm really trying to, we're on the struggle bus here. So, my real life business is struggling. So, uh, I'm at, and that needs more attention than, remembering to upload videos. So, nothing personal to anybody. It's just personal life comes before video games. That's just the way I see it. So, I love doing this. I love streaming and playing games and meeting everybody in the communities that I'm active in. Like I'm still active in Call of Duty, but I don't stream it anymore because I think the toxicity has just gotten so bad. I find myself being angry when I'm in there, and I don't want to stream that. And I accidentally did. I think it was on Friday, and I deleted the VODs from YouTube and from Twitch because I feel like nobody should act like that on a stream, and it was wrong of me. So, and I'm trying to take a better focus on it, and I'm trying to change my attitude a little bit towards things so I don't speak like that in other people's streams anymore, because I play with people that are still streaming the game, and it's not fair to them that, I was acting that way. So I feel really bad about it, and kind of ashamed of the way I was speaking and talking, but there's a lot of people on that game that are only there to aggravate you. They don't really care about anything else. They just like to aggravate people. They're there to just because they think it's funny to bully people and pick on people, and I'm just not into that. And I have no problem telling people off, so especially when, they act that way. So I'm pretty sure Steiger to Steiger that this has fertilizer in it. Liquid fertilizer, 75, 6% damage. Oh, no, that's not good. But it is full on liquid fertilizer. So we're going to go ahead down there and we're going to throw fertilizer on all these fields. If nobody can tell, I love the Kloss green color. And anytime I'm allowed to paint the tractors that color, that's the color they're coming out as. So CC is spraying lime on all the fields, and I'm going to spray fertilizer on them, and then we're going to skip ahead to March and see what our, at that, we'll reevaluate at that time what we're looking at on our, yeah, on our, like my brain shut down there for a second. What we're looking at financially, uh, so we can see uh, how everything's going. We're sitting at $65,000. We're going to skip ahead to March, and that should drop another $30,000 into our account. We've limed it to bring the pH up. 8. It's 8, 9, and 10. So just the next field down the road. Yes, ma'am. Okay, chunks of the field that are not taking fertilizer. That worries me. Uh, no, 8. 8, 9, and 10, not 7. It's right across the bridge. Field 8. Yep, right across the bridge. There you go. So we got some pieces of the field that are not accepting fertilizer. That doesn't give me a warm, fuzzy feeling. But we're doing all we can here to prep the fields So they'll be ready for corn planting because these 3 new fields are going to get corn, and then the big field I made is going to get soybeans. So well, welcome back, Jackie Moon. Like I said, anybody in the Call of Duty community that's in here that watches Call of Duty when I used to play it, I don't stream it anymore. I still play though. I just don't stream it anymore. We're just going to take our time on these fields. We want to make sure, because Katie owned all 3 of these fields. Well, no, Katie owned 2 of them and Ben owned 1 of them. And I'm sorry, in every one of these playthroughs I've done, Katie's fields are the freaking worst. They're terrible. And I get it. She's like an animal dealer and farmer, animal dealer slash farmer in the on this game. So she don't know a lot about farming. She knows more about taking care of animals and stuff like that. So she's not going to be the best farmer in the world, but all of her fields are so bad. They're just so bad. And I know these were bought from her, so I know they're going to be nothing but freaking terrible. And I know that's why there's certain areas that are not accepting fertilizer because they've probably never been fertilized ever before. So, we're going to do our best to prep these fields for planting season. And then, we'll fertilize them again after we get them planted. But I'm not worried about liming the big field over there because soybeans don't take lime. So soybeans don't need, a rich pH level. And that's the one thing I like about soybeans because lime is freaking expensive. Oh, no, 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 no. Fold. There you go, buddy. Get him away from that tree a little bit. We'll go fertilize the field that CC just finished on. Yeah, you just waste your money trying to put lime down for soybeans. Corn likes soy. Corn takes a good pH level. Soybeans do not. Soybeans eat up a lot of fertilizer, but not lime. So you know what? I take that back. All these fields were Katie's, every one of them. But I don't think cotton takes a real high pH level either. And she had two of them planted in cotton already, so certain crops like certain things. So, and we're going to rotate these crops. Like next year, we'll plant soybeans here and corn in the big field. So, but hopefully I get this done, and I'm still looking at about 70% on the liquid fertilizer, and we'll go over and we'll fertilize the big field that I just made. And then we'll get to kicking some soybeans over there once April rolls around and we can plant. We'll get the corn planted, we'll get the soybeans planted, and then by that time we're going to be pretty close to harvesting on the barley, and I know we're going to be close on the alfalfa. So, because we got, you know, two decent sized alfalfa fields. So, but seeing these fields go from red to green, that's beautiful. That means, you know, that we're getting the nitrogen level up there where the corn is going to like it. It's going to grow good. We're going to get a good yield bonus on it. And that's what I'm really hoping for, is a good yield bonus on everything. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fertilize the big field before we plant the soybeans. And it'll be it's February, so it'll be March and April, it'll be 2 months. And by then we'll be able to apply more fertilizer as we are planting. So, and I think I'm going to get rid of one of our planters because I don't think it does fertilizer. And if it won't do fertilizer, it's of no use to me. So, because I want to fertilize as I plant, and then a couple months later I'll refertilize again. So, and CC, if you're done spreading lime, right, hun? Would you take one of the tractors? I don't care. The McCormick actually goes faster. So would you take the McCormick, the red tractor, drive over to the store and bring the weeder back over to the farm? It's still sitting over there. Please and thank you, darling. That would be great. And if any of you are new over on YouTube, coming into to watch. Cece is my partner in crime here on the farm. So while I'm off doing all kinds of weird stuff, she's making sure that the farm is still alive. And I don't know if we can make enough money off of the products we sell, the tomatoes, the apples, and the plums. If we can make enough money on that over the next couple of months, I may buy Ben's field there and we'll plant it in corn as well. But I gotta make sure after we plant that we roll after we're done with planting the corn. We gotta make sure we roll it down. So, but this is our new big field. It still won't bring up a preview for this. So, we're gonna fly by the seat of our pants here. And I don't know why I bought the... Actually, I haven't, have I? We put a lot of money into it with soil samples and haven't gotten in a lot of fuel, but haven't gotten anything back on it yet. That may be why it wasn't... Nope, still not doing it. So we're just going to fly by the seat of our pants here and make sure we get everything fertilized. Because to the Alma, Missouri map, this is supposed to be a farm. The farm never rendered in. So I bought the land and just tilled everything under into a field because the farm never rendered in. I would have bought the farm had it rendered in. It was a huge cattle farm. Sure we don't fertilize the neighbor's ground. Now, see, now it's bringing up lines. Nope, that line right there. It just had to take a minute to realize, hey, this is a field. And yeah, I missed a little bit of a rock formation there when I was doing the stone picking, so that's completely on me. And I may come over and bring the thing back and pick those rocks out, but I probably won't. Yeah, it's still not recognizing some of this as a field. Like right there, it's not, it's really doing some weird lines. So, but it is what it is, so. But we are getting it fertilized, so that's all that matters. We're getting as much of it fertilized as it will accept. Uh, and sometimes, especially when I'm spraying, because my sprayer's got like See and Spray and stuff like that. Okay, what you got? Let's see here. CC sent a text. Holy crap, how did you do that? What in the world? Uh, CC has the McCormick stuck in a tree. Are you kidding me? The Fent really got in my way. Are you freaking kidding me? The Fent is one of my hay baling uh, tractors, and it got in my way. Little turd. But we have fertilized everything there. I had it set for one headland, so it's going to have me do the up and downs now. So, oh my God, CC. Like I said, I was going to do corn here and then decided on soybeans because, well, not to put it bluntly, but I don't waste the goddamn money putting lime on a field until I know what it's going to yield, you know? I don't want to do it.
We're tiny,
So,
we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. We're comic dispensers, we crack up all the sensors.
once I get, hello, Gio! How are you doing, my friend? Hi, hi! We are getting ready for planting season, Gio. So we're spending a lot of money on fertilizer and lime and everything else. Oh, there's another one, CC. Hey, well, the cool weather's coming. It's coming. But we're putting down 410 kilograms of fertilizer per hectare, per hectare acre. So, think we've done everything. Oh, nope. We got one little piece up there we need to get. Well, for some reason, this one little spot here won't accept lime or fertilizer, so. But there ain't much I can do about areas that won't take fertilizer. So. Alright, I'm heading back to the farm, CC. Oh, never mind. I see another spot I missed. Now I'm heading back. Yeah, some of these areas just are not accepting fertilizer, and I don't know why, but the bulk of the field is done. We got it looking pretty nice. I'm not going to fertilize the alfalfa fields. I mean, by any other definition, it's grass. So, the only reason we have them is because we're selling it. That's the only reason. We don't have any animals that eat it. Like I said, I'm throwing around the idea about a goat farm, but I'm probably not going to do it. This playthrough is supposed to be strictly farming. I may even be getting rid of the chickens. They're not producing that much. I could put another shop up there. Yeah, basically, CC. I used it and then I dropped it off there, so that's my fault. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm a logger. I'm not a farmer. I don't know that your equipment needs to be cleaned. Hell, I clean my equipment like once a year when I bring it home when it's really wet during the winter. So, I do have some exciting news. Uh, the weather's looking like it's really changing, so that's going to help us out for, my real life business. Um, I guess I should check all the other fields and make sure they don't need fertilizer yet. I don't want to lose those barley fields. Let's see what they look like. Uh, those are tram lines. I'm not too worried about them. pH is looking good for the barley. Barley loves pH. And then the nitrogen is not looking the greatest. Shoot. No, it's at 180. But right here, it's only at 20. I'm not digging that. I'm really not digging that. So, I mean, I could run over each one of the fields real fast. I think I have some more liquid fertilizer here. Yep. Welcome back, CC. Welcome back, darling. We'll burn up what liquid fertilizer we got left, putting it on the barley fields. You know what? No, I'm gonna wait. let's close up shop here. And let's skip on into March. And of course, like I said, March will bring up, let's see. Can't do barley until June. But like I said, the ones that harvest in June, we still have July to plant carrots. So I think everything that we harvest in June, like the barley, we planted just barley, I think. I don't think we planted any oats. I think the barley fields we're going to replant in carrots this year. So we need to make enough money so we'll have put a silo up for carrots because like carrots is January to sell them. So like I said, the Marshall thing, I think I have to go to the grain mill, rent a train, fill it with the carrots, and then send it off. Which I'm not going to do that. I can just sell them at the grain sell point. So, but I don't know where CC's at. She said she was back. I'm assuming she's still on her way back with the weeder. So I'll wait on her to get back here. And then we will sleep and go into February. I don't know where she's at. Oh, there she is. But like I said, I'm still digging on the idea of buying Field 7 from Ben. I'm still digging on that idea. So, we definitely need to have about $125,000 to buy that. So, but like I said, I'm digging on that. I'm digging on getting that and putting it in corn. Because then we'll have, 5 or 6 big cornfield or 5 or 6 cornfields. It won't be big. Uh, but like I said, we're getting there. We're building our farm. So, CC's taking the shortcut home. Like I said, this was supposed to be all about farming, the Alma, Missouri thing. So, I'm really in the mindset of just getting rid of the chickens because they're not producing that much anyways. There's 181 chickens in there, and they're going through about 1,000 liters of wheat a month, and they're not producing that much. I mean, this is it. This is all they've produced in a year's time. And this was from the other chickens before them. So this is all they've produced. 638 pieces, 638 eggs in a whole year. 181 of them. So I'm not thinking chickens is a good idea here in Alma. Maybe we should have stuck with the pigs. They'll eat anything. We're great on tomatoes here. The tomatoes are running, and I'm selling them to the ketchup factory in town is who I'm selling them to. So, that as soon as my partner in crime gets back here, we will sleep. She's almost back. She's in one of the barley fields. Because this is in barley, right? Yeah, this is in barley. This is in barley. This is in barley. So we're looking at a 99% expected yield. 123 there. 89 there. I mean, I could fertilize these and get them up there where it needs to be and get really good returns on them. But like I said, all these fields, these barley fields, 22, 23, 14, 12, 15, and 27 are going to be planted in carrots. So, well, there's my partner in crime. We'll clean that up once we've gone into March, okay? Yeah, I know you meant the chickens. Yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of them. So, like I said, this was supposed to be totally about just farming. This playthrough was. So, yeah, we don't have any oats. These 3 fields are ready for corn. This is for soybeans. This is corn. This is corn. 16 and 17. I was going to make those one field, but I decided not to. And then the barley will come out. Like I said, barley will come out in June because we planted it early. So we should have the whole month, most of the month of June and all of July to plant the carrots and then get them all fertilized and weeded and everything else before we plant our, like I said, our corn will come up in April. Soybeans are in April as well. So, April was our next time to plant. So, but let's sleep and get ourselves into March and we'll see what our finances look like. We're back up to $98,000. So, and we're going to check some things. I'm going to check precision farming just because. And see, everything's still looking okay. I'm not going to fertilize the alfalfa fields because they don't need it. At least I don't think they need it. So the yield off of them's pretty good. And 3, if I ever get enough money, which is like I think $500,000, $487,000. If I ever get to buy that field, 6 and 29 are becoming 1. And then if I ever get to buy 4, 1, and 3, they're all becoming one big field. Just all there is to it. So I love creating fields out of other fields. So I'm hoping Ben hasn't planted this yet. He has. He's planted potatoes. And I don't have the money to buy it yet. So we're going to skip on into April. And then, what are you doing? You living out a fantasy? Are you standing on my fucking head? Alright, we're gonna kick it into March here. From March into April, so we can plant our soybeans and corn. He's standing on my freaking head. What the hell? And of course it's freaking raining. We can't plant in the rain. Okay, we're at $134,000. I could definitely buy that field from Ben, but we'll wait till next year. We'll just wait till next year. Okay, so we got to do some stuff here. We got to get this out of the way. We need to get the sprayer out of the way so we can get the 2 seeders out. Because this is the one we're going to plant corn with. So I need this one out. Yeah, I need to get the Kinsey out. And the Amazoni. So we need to get... And it's April now, so this stuff could be outside, CC. Let's get the sprayer, the rock picker out of the way. Let's get them both out of the way. Yeah, they could both sit outside now. Whoa. Wrong button, Max. Oops, wrong button. Okay, let's get the Steigers out. Because those are our planting machines. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. Let me, I'm going to have to fill the, could, we still have them, so let's make sure they're getting fed. Not going to starve animals just because I'm thinking about getting rid of them. So. Okay, chickens got feed. I'm gonna hook to the manure trailer. Get manure in the apple and plum orchards or greenhouses, however you want to call it. Spring has sprung, everybody. So we got to get everything ready. Yeah, it's going to cost us a little money, but with the profits that we make from these 2 orchards, greenhouse orchards, and those 2 tomato orchards or greenhouses over there, you got to take care of them. That's just all there is to it. Because they're what's producing our monthly income that's allowing us to do everything that we're doing. So, you know. They're how we're affording fuel, buying land, doing everything that we do. So we gotta take care of these productions. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do productions, but I feel like greenhouses are a part of farming, so I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. I mean, every farmer I know has a huge freaking greenhouse that they grow stuff in. So, and as you can see, our big green, easy steel sheds. Go to steelsheds.com. Like I said, I don't worry about the water because yes, I have a mod on here for automatic watering. So, but we're coming up to planting season, and that is going to lead us into harvest season. And I do not want to have to worry about these greenhouses and taking care of them while I'm planting and while I am harvesting. So, because I know those alfalfa fields are ready to harvest. So I know we're going to have that income coming in for the alfalfa. So that means cutting, baling, all of that mess. So I want to make sure we're doing everything right here. And it doesn't take that much time. Cost a little money. Cost about $1,200 to fill these up. But that $1,200 produce is, 40 to 50. We're producing about, see what were we at? We were at like 89,000 or something. We skipped 2 months, we were at 130 some thousand. So we're making a lot of money off of these greenhouses. So I want to make sure we take care of them, that we keep them supplied, so everything's clean and ready to get dirty. I promise, CC, we'll clean everything before we put it up next time, okay? I'm sorry. But we didn't have a pressure washer. We couldn't afford one. So, but with the orchard, the two greenhouses with the one with the apples, the one with the plums, and the two tomato orchards or greenhouses going, we're making money each and every month. So, making about 30 to 35,000 a month off these things. That's pretty good return on an investment. So, the automatic watering things cost us about $5 a month to run. Actually, it's about $4 a month. We keep these things full of manure, and the watering systems keep going. We make money. That's all there is to it. So, keeping the chickens fed. It's looking like we're up to about 200 chickens now. If they start producing eggs like I want them to, they can stick around. I got no problem with that. But they gotta produce the eggs. If they're not producing eggs, they're of no value. We're going to fill this thing with as much wheat as we can. Should be 8,000. We'll take it over to the chicken thing. And by the time they're done with this 8,000, we'll see how many eggs they have produced. And then we'll reevaluate the situation. That's going to be my thought on this. Because that should be about 8 months worth of food for them. I'll tell you, this Farm Tech trailer, I have used the heck out of this thing. I gotta admit. Oh, they're completely full. Oh, that's awesome. You know what? That means we're just going to leave this parked here. This John Deere's just staying here. All right. Let's get our Steigers out, CC, and eventually I'm going to have to put a diesel tank here on the farm. That's just all there is to it. Where's the blue one? Oh, it's just sitting there. Okay. Okay, this one is ready to rock. You want to get backed up to your cedar over here, CC? This orange and green one? Okay. Let me just change your seeds. Shit. Damn it, this one will not do soybeans. Crap. You know what? Wait a minute. It's all good, CC. Don't worry about it. But this one will not do soybeans. I forgot about that. This one will only do wheat, like wheat and barley. I hope I have enough money. Show me something that's on sale. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. Shit. We need to be able to do soybeans. Oh no, that's one of them fucking things that works off the side. That thing's a pain in the ass. 9 meters, 12, 18. Man, I want something that does fertilizer as well. Shit. It's all I can afford at the moment, so. Oh shit. CC, are you watching this? Can you see what's on my screen? Okay. So it pulls from this end, and then you set it down, and then you have to back up to this side to use it. See where the PTO is, the yellow thing? Think you can do that? All right. I'll buy it. And we're going to buy 4 pallets of seed. Oh, I'm fucking dreading this. Okay. Well, here's your tractor. Where you at? Hey. Come here. Come on over here to your tractor. Your seeder is at the store, okay? You'll have to drive over to the store and get it, okay? When you get there, there's 5 bags of fertilizer and 4 pallets of seed. Well, I could place one, but that stuff's already at the store, so it has to be picked up at the store. So hook to the seeder and then fill everything up, and make sure you're set on soybeans. Okay? And then go to field 39 and plant it in soybeans, please, and thank you. All the alfalfa's ready to cut. Oh, no. Okay, well, it's just going to have to wait. We got other things to do, so. Where the hell did I park my tractor at? Oh, yeah, it's still in the barn. Field 39. It's that new field I just created. I'll go plant these cornfields and then I'll come and help you. Because that's a big freaking field. I'm going to plant the two small ones here or the two larger ones here first. And then I'll come help you. That barley should be ready in a couple of months. Once we plant this corn, then we're going to plant it in April. In May, we'll have to do all the weeding on it. So hopefully we made enough money for me to get another weeder by then. And because I don't want CC to have to do all this on her own. But she may have to because it's looking like the barley is going to be ready to harvest next month. So she may have to. Yo, didn't let me deselect the line. It was trying to drive me into the creek there. I dislike trees so badly. But it's good to see that it is accepting the liquid fertilizer as we are planting. It would not accept fertilizer during the winter, but it appears it is now. So I'm good with that. I am fine with it accepting liquid fertilizer now. Baby girl, how you doing? Oh, yeah? Well, they seldomly are. The only good thing about the lime still being on this field, and the reason I didn't fertilize it, is I can now see where I missed. I can go back and grab those little pieces, because I want to make sure our yield off this field is amazing. So anywhere where that lime is, this cedar did not touch. So what kind of an event was it? I think I should have just took the time and made this one big field, is what I should have done. And I decided against it. I don't know why. I just did at the last moment. I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, we got our planter raised. Let's go do this. Like I said, it is good to see that the field is accepting liquid fertilizer now. Like I said, when we first got these fields, they would not accept liquid fertilizer. But after the liming and, yes ma'am, soybeans. After the lime sitting on them over the winter and everything, it looks like it's decided to start accepting fertilizer, which is great. Because I would really like everything fertilized as much as it can be. And who the freak puts an event like that on for kids? Ew, you had to go downtown for that shit? Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have went. They never give anything new away. It's always the old crap. The old crap they don't want to deal with anymore. Apparently some of our gravel spilled out into our field here. Like I said, it's good to see the field is accepting fertilizer now. So we got that going for us. So I'm expecting this yield to be pretty good on this field. Like I said, anywhere where there's still lime is a spot we missed. So we need to go back, run over those spots, make sure we get everything planted that we possibly can. Oh, you're streaming? I didn't get a notification. Freaking Twitch. Twitch is irritating the shit right out of me right now. I got no notifications that you were streaming. Not one. Let me look. Let me pull your stream up. I'll look. I'll pull up the mod view and look. Oops, sorry everybody.
What'd you say?
What do you think he said? Nothing good.
Of course. What?
No, you're all good, baby girl. Yeah, you're all good,
That's
baby girl.
hilarious.
Yeah, I'll be there probably about 20 minutes. CC is planting a soybean field real quick, and I need to finish planting our corn, and then I'll be there. And I think we are going to be on the Alma, Missouri map this week because I'm super excited to do this. Get this corn planted, get that big field planted that CC's working on, and then do the barley harvest. I'm really excited for that. And of course, we got our alfalfa harvest we need to do. It is ready to harvest. So that'll probably be tomorrow. We'll do the barley harvest and the alfalfa harvest. Sell the alfalfa. Hold the barley until we're ready to sell it at peak time. I don't see a train. I don't see a train. I don't see a train. Thank God. There's no train crossings here. Oh, okay. Well, if I beat you there, I'll go ahead and start on it. There's only one up and down, and then everything else is going to be headlands. So we'll just go ahead and lower it down, turn it on, and get rolling. Get our corn planted here. It's a small field, so there's only one up and down. But then, you know, we got the headlands, and I want to make sure I swing wide and get all this. So we'll do the headlands. These small fields are not going to take that long. We'll get these done, and then we'll hop over, we'll help CC with anything she has left at that point. It's all good, CC. Do your thing, hon. It's all right, darling. Don't worry about it. Life comes before video games. Not digging that didn't do. Okay, well, that's done now. Only thing that sucks about these new fields is I have to fold the seeder every single time. Because there's a bridge every single time. What, is there no center? Oh yeah, there's a center. This Kenzie is an amazing seeder, though. And yeah, these are going to be small fields to harvest this upcoming year, but, you know, it's going to get us corn, which corn and soybeans, I think, are going to be, corn, soybeans, barley, and carrots are going to be our principal crops for our farm here in Alma. So this one's a little bigger, and I'm hoping it yields very well. We'll just have to wait and see. It's always a wait and see game with farming, so. But I'm thinking this is going to yield very well. So. Kind of worries me that end of the field did not accept fertilizer, but it's okay. Right now we're not actually putting any fertilizer down. Because you know, 2 months ago we limed and fertilized this field, so. Anything we missed down there, we'll pick up on the way back, because I'm gonna go back over that way anyways, because that's the direction of my next field to plant. Sir, there's a giant white Oscar Mayer following you. So we're heading that way anyways for our next field, so with eyes. Yeah, kind of looks like it, doesn't it? How you doing, Nuke? How's Sea of Thieves treating you, brother? Get all folded up here. We're all planted. We'll get on to the next field. I'm glad you're getting better, man. That is so important, man. I haven't heard from you in a while. I was a little worried about you. But I knew you'd get back to me if you could. Well, when you could. I knew you would, so. Yeah, I watched your Dead by Daylight stream last week. It was good, man. Well, that's great, CC. That's awesome. Look who decided to pop in and say hello. It's Nuke Daddy. Absolutely, man. I love watching your streams on Dead by Daylight, man. You're good at it, man. I suck at it. I used to be good at it. I ain't no good at it no more. Oh, that would be great, CC. Anymore, I just play it for fun. I play DBD for fun. I enjoy the game, and I enjoy playing it with my friends. So that's what keeps bringing me back to it, you know. No. Oh, well. Yeah, that'd be okay, I guess. We needed to go across that end anyways. We missed a little spot here. We'll straighten up and get this stuff. The more I play this game, Nuke, the more I'm just digging on it, man. I'm enjoying it. Well, you play on Wednesdays, you can play with us, brother. You're always welcome to play with us. We do DBD every Wednesday. I didn't last Wednesday because I just wasn't feeling it. And I know that upset some people that I didn't play it and I wasn't streaming it. And I'm sorry. But you know, if I'm not feeling it and I'm not digging it, I'm probably not going to do it. Oh, I love 7 Days to Die. I think it's an amazing game. I love playing that game. But there's not that many players anymore, you know. Used to be a whole bunch of us that played it, but now they're just not. No. No, I haven't had 7 days 7 days on for probably a year. Everybody that I used to play with quit playing. So I just gave up on even trying to play. You know, the friends I enjoyed playing the game with like stopped playing. See, have you made it down to field 39 yet? Yes, you have. I see. Nope, that's the bale cart. Never mind. Oh, it's all good. Don't apologize. You're fine, darling. I was just asking. It's all good. I will switch to soybeans. And I will get started over here. You don't need to apologize to me. It's all good. Like I said, life before video games. All right. Absolutely, man. Like I said, I ain't the greatest at it, but I enjoy playing the game, you know. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I'll do what I can over here, and then when you get here, we'll finish it up together. I'm on soybeans, so I'll get what I can planted. I am erection prime. My God. Oh, dude, I love you. You're great, man. Action Prime. That's pretty funny. This game is just so freaking relaxing. I'm planting a field, that's all I'm doing, and that's all I have to worry about. Huh? Won't load the fertilizer. Alright, CC, hop out of your tractor, and I'll come over there and see if I can figure it out. You can hop in mine. Mine's on field 39. You can hop in mine and start planting, and I'll figure out what's going on over there. I might have bought the wrong fertilizer. Well, solid fertilizer, it should. Now it's doing it. Yeah, you were too far away from it. Yep, I got it filled up with seed, and it's filled up with fertilizer, and I'll be on the way to help you. Yeah, this seeder does not hold a lot of seeds, but I couldn't afford the other one. I mean, I wanted to buy another Kinsey, but I don't have the money right at the moment, so. I'll take this one and start doing the headlands. If you do the up and downs through the center, and I'll do the headlands around. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, it just wasn't close enough. All right, yeah, if you continue doing the up and downs across the field, I'll come in and start doing the headlands, and we'll get it done twice as fast. But this only holds 660 seeds and 2,000 fertilizer, so I'm betting I'm going to burn through that pretty quick. That's why I got rid. We had a cedar like this, and I got rid of it because it just can't hold enough to do anything worthwhile. That's why I was like, I'll just do the headlands. You know, 660 seeds. I might be able to do one headland, and then I'll have to go back and get seeds. So. Because this is a big freaking field. This thing is huge. Our alfalfa field that we'll be cutting next time, which will be tomorrow. And CC's got the big Kinsey cedar. She's working on the up and downs. I'm going to do the headlands. This cedar is kind of complicated to use. And I'm using CC's tractor, so of course I cannot back up with it. Because I'm not used to it. And I'm not the greatest at plowing and making fields, so there's some grass that's in the edge of the fields, and like I said, I'm not a farmer. Well, I am now. Now that I'm farming, but you know, trade-wise, I'm a logger, so and I knew these headlands were going to be difficult to plant. That's why I was just like, I'll do the headlands. This cedar is not a flexible cedar, so it's going to have a little bit of a rough time here. That Kinsey actually flexes. This one does not. It's rigid. Oh no. Yeah, and I got mine set at a really high speed, so be careful. Okay, apparently this is not part of our field. And we can't plant this. But it let me till it, or or plow it, but it won't let me plant it. What? How stupid is that? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let me till it, but it's saying I don't own this land, so I can't plant it. Then why'd you let me plow it? That's the dumbest thing in the world. That could easily be the dumbest thing in the world I think I've ever seen a video game allow me to do. You can plow their land, you just can't plant it. Huh? That's like letting us mow grass that we can't pick up. And I know I got some stuff to fix on this other headland over here. There should be 2 headlands on this field because it is just so freaking big. I mean, I made a massive field out of this old farm. Yeah, basically, Duke. Yeah. I know I missed a bunch of spots down there that I'm going to have to go back over. Because like I said, this planter does not flex. So we're going to have to figure out how to plant those areas So what I'm probably going to have to do is back down and then come straight forward to get these planted. Yep. I knew these headlands were going to be complicated because I didn't use the terraforming to fix the bumps in them and stuff like that. And I should have, and I didn't because I'm stupid sometimes. Okay, we got it that time. We need to grab this area that we missed somehow. Okay, now we can turn around and continue our headlands. Or no, was there only one headland? I thought there was two. Alright, well I guess I'm on up and downs. Not really using a lot of fertilizer, using more seeds than fertilizers. We're putting down 40 seeds, now 30. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of seed real fast. Now that I'm on the up and downs, I'm gonna run out of seed very fast. This thing just is not made for big fields. Down here to the end and turn around. Yeah, I knew that. One of my good friends does Dead by Daylight all the time. Well, he used to. Life's gotten a little busy for him, so he hadn't been able to stream a whole lot. I don't know if you ever heard of Nightmarin', play 7 Days to Die. Yeah, Nightmarin'. He on YouTube and Facebook. He's one of the bigger streamers that streams 7 Days to Die. God, I think he's, yeah, Nightmarin'. He's one of CC and I's good friends. He's an amazing guy. Great streamer. He doesn't stream as much as he used to because, like I said, life got busy on him, and that's just how it goes. I mean, for us streamers that, have full-time jobs and everything, that's just how it goes. Life pops up and, life comes first. So, because, his full-time job is he's a freaking paramedic. So, I mean, life creeps up on you. So, yeah, I'll grab this little stuff down here that I missed, CC. That's my fault that I missed it. Oh, never mind. It didn't miss. I'm excited for you. I want to be there when you first do it. Yeah, it said I couldn't plant this, but it allowed me to plant it. Makes no freaking sense. I think we got it, CC. Yeah, we got it, hon. We're done. We have planted. We have our huge soybean field, which is, I'm thinking it's like, yeah, 25 acres. So, but it's got a lot of silty clay in it. That's why I put soybeans here. Soybeans and corn will grow okay in the silty clay. Nothing else really will. What? Okay, okay. That's better. I'm like, why is that ready? Uh, okay. Give me a second here, everybody. Sorry, had to blow my nose. I didn't think anybody wouldn't listen to that. So let's let's take our cedars back to the farm, Cece. Oh, never mind. She's already gone. She didn't even wait on me. She just took off. She's like, ah, screw you. Alright, I got my cedar folded up. We're headed home. Well, it took 2 of us planting, but we got her done. We got the soybeans planted, got all the corn planted. I should have used this little cedar for the cornfields. Probably would have been a little more practical. This isn't a bad cedar. I like the bigger ones because they hold more seed. Uh, Farm bots plow out. Oh man, Nuke. Farm bots plow out. That's funny, dude. That's good. That's good, man. That's funny. But yeah, baby girl, I want to be there for your first farming stream. You let me know when you're going to do it. And I want to be on the farm with you. Me and CC be on there with you and help you. And I didn't leave you, but you left me. You left me behind. What are you talking about? You just turned around and left. So I was like, all right, I'll just go the long way around. No, she's way over there. Look, that green dot over there, that's her. I ain't even caught up with her yet. Look, she's way over here. You don't know how to get home, do you? You don't know how to get there from there, do you? We'll refill this with seed. I think. No, this will not do anything we need it to do. The only planter that will do carrots is that one right there. I'm already home. I'm already home. That's all right. I'm going to set CC's tractor up for the carrot planting. Oh, I swear to God, this tractor is jinxed. It's not CC, it's a goddamn tractor. What the hell? This won't do fucking carrots either. Uh-oh. Need help? Need help, darling? I come help you. Does this have... Yes, it does. I think she got trapped in the trees. I'm sorry, CC. I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry. I apologize. Don't be mad at me. Oh, you got hit by a train. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. No, it's all good. That's my tractor. It's fine. I'll get it fixed. It's all good. Okay, we're getting rid of this cutter head. This thing is ridiculous. I can't control what I'm cutting, so I'm mixing grass with alfalfa. So this thing's going away. Lizard, Colossus, Quick Mow. Yep, that thing's going away. Yeah, that's definitely going away. I'll get a better mower. Something I can freaking control, because I can't control that damn thing. So I sold that other one for 10, and I got this one for 5. This newer one. Okay, so the mower will be sitting here when we're ready. But that, everybody, is going to be it for this stream. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank the new followers. Thank you very much. Everybody have a good one. And like I said, I love y'all. And we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll be back here. We will be back here on the Alma, Missouri map. I can't believe I said Missouri. We'll be back on the Alma, Missouri map to start our barley harvest, and I am excited for that. So, everybody have a good one. I love y'all, and we'll see everybody next time. Oh, God, I love this game. This game is freaking amazing. Love y'all. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Oh, that's awesome, CC. Thank you very much.